My volunteer service, Department of Social Work, Eastern Kentucky University, SWK210 Introduction to Social Work by Marie Darty, Professor Gina Sandlin, Center for Health and Rehabilitation. Their mission as a family based organization is to revolutionize the healthcare industry through a culture of resident centered healthcare services, personalized spirituality, and real quality of life initiatives. DCHR's purpose is to offer resident centered healthcare for all long term and short term care residents, which focuses on the physical and emotional well being of all individuals who live there. Population, DCHR is a nursing home and rehabilitation facility, with most being long-term residents, elderly and or disabled. The rest are short-term residents who will eventually transition home after they fully recover. Life enrichment. I worked in this department for about 2 years. I absolutely loved it. It broke my heart to leave these faces. They go on all kinds of outings, play games, cook, make crafts, and have movie and popcorn nights. The life enrichment services go far beyond just activities. They are also advocates and a voice for those who don't have one. I still go back and visit as often as I possibly can. They have a great rehabilitation team, and they offer inpatient and outpatient therapy. Rehabilitation also offers speech therapy, orthopedic recovery, ESWAL therapy, neurological recovery, and occupational therapy, and many other services. DCHR has a great group of nurses and CNAs. They offer IV administration, pain management, cardiac care, hospice palliative care, wound care, enteral tube feeding, and medication administration. They are more than aides and nurses to these people. They are their family. Social worker's role. I shadowed Nikisha Hasty. She has her BA in psychology and 9 years in long term care. A social worker in long term care is a resident's advocate. She is their voice when they have none. Some of her responsibilities that I shadowed were updating care plans, filing grievances, making referrals to the state so a resident can have a state guardian. She keeps up with the ombudsman tracking and does the networking to find community resources for the residents. Nikisha also coordinates with the insurance companies and the rehabilitation department to help short term residents transition home. She also plays therapist to residents when they just need somebody to listen. There is so much more to her job than I thought there would be. Nikisha said that you need to have a big heart and plenty of compassion for this job. From what I saw, she is the perfect fit for her job. Personal experience as a volunteer. This picture here is Parker Moore. He's the administrator of the building, myself, and Nikisha Hasty, of course, the social worker. My volunteer experience made me see long term care from a different perspective, seeing how she does her job and what all she does, versus when I worked in the life enrichment department. It made me truly think that being a long term care social worker is the path I may take. This might be where my heart leads me. What I learned. 12 hours is not a long time when it comes to volunteering. That's for sure. In those 12 hours, I can say I have a bigger heart than I already thought I did. I learned and saw that social workers need to be appreciated and respected more for everything that they do. I learned that no matter who you are, you can always be someone's advocate and voice when they have none. What I liked least about this experience is seeing the other side of things. For example, some families want to place their loved one under state guardianship. If I were a social worker, how would I tell this elderly person that none of their loved ones that they possibly took care of for years wants to take responsibility for them anymore? As a long term care social worker, you watch what you say and how you say it. That would be hard for me. I tend to be blunt and say what's on my mind. Overall, I enjoyed my volunteer time. I only wish it had been a little longer. Thank you all so much for listening.